Hey, what's up guys? This is Jake with Casual Ecommerce, and in this video we're going to be getting into 3 tips that you can use when you're trying to do Instagram influencer marketing. Alright guys, so before we get into the video, this is the winner of the $20 PayPal giveaway from the last video. So this was my favorite comment. I found this one pretty funny. You know, being that my name is Jake, obviously in about 50% of interactions whenever I tell somebody that my name is Jake, they ask if I'm from State Farm. So I found this comment pretty funny. So go ahead and send me a message on YouTube with your PayPal email and I'll send you the $20. Thanks for the comment. So getting right into the video, tip number 1 is going to be to check the engagement levels with a heavy level of scrutiny. Now obviously everyone knows that you should check your engagement levels to make sure, say an account has 1 million followers, you want to make sure that they're active followers, you want to make sure that people are actively liking and commenting on the photos. Now what I mean by checking engagement and such with heavy scrutiny is, you know, maybe looking at some of the comments, looking at a bit of the likes on some of the photos and trying to determine or not whether they're real accounts or bot accounts, because just like you can buy a lot of fake followers on Instagram, which some influencers may do to boost the amount they can charge per post, you can also buy Instagram likes and comments from bot accounts as well. So this is something that you should try and actively look for and filter out. So you want to look at the most recent photos and not only just look at how many likes and comments they have, but you also want to look at the likes, maybe just look through some of the recent likes, look at the comments, see if the comments seem like real genuine comments or whether they seem like bot or spammy automated comments. And obviously every single big account is going to have some bot spammy automated comments from other Instagram accounts that are being automated and that are automated to go comment on random people's photos according to hashtags and such. So there's going to be a certain amount of bot spammy comments on pretty much every account. However, you want to make sure that all of the comments aren't like that. So not only do you want to look at the engagement level and make sure that there's a really high engagement level in comparison to the follower count, but you also want to make sure that the engagement is genuine, and that's something that will take you a little bit more time, but can help save you money on post and help determine which accounts are going to be more likely to give you a profitable promotion or not. So that's tip number 1. And tip number 2 is going to be to not stray away from small accounts. So I know a lot of people, when it comes to using Instagram influencers, they want to go straight to accounts that have millions and millions of followers, and this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but when you're first starting out, running your first couple Instagram influencer promotions, testing out products and such, you may want to start out with smaller accounts because you don't know whether your product's going to convert well, you don't know whether your landing page is set up good, you don't know whether the post that you've created for them is going to convert effectively, you don't know if it's going to have a high click-through rate and such. So the best thing to do is to split test different products, different posts and different captions with a bunch of smaller influencers first, because it's going to be a cheaper way to essentially figure out not only which product converts the best, but which which post photo is going to convert the best, which caption is getting generating the most interest and most clicks over to your site. So this is a good way to gain a lot of information and get a lot of your initial numbers. You want to do this with small accounts first because it's going to be cheaper. So that way, by the time you go over to paying for more expensive posts on more expensive accounts, you have a lot of valuable data that you can use. You know which product is going to convert the best based off of actual numbers. You know which posts are converting the best, you know what to put in the captions and stuff like that. So don't stray away from small accounts. They're really good for testing out and getting your numbers in the beginning and figuring out what works and what doesn't in regards to your niche, your store, and your products. And also, just because it's a small account, if it's got high engagement, it can still make for a pretty profitable promotion. So don't stray away from small accounts. Use them for testing and getting your numbers. Always start out on small accounts before you go to larger accounts, because that's going to save you a lot of money and help you have a lot more refined promotions in the long run. So that's tip number 2. And tip number 3 is don't think that you can only use a certain influencer only one time. So that's seems to be a pretty common mistake a lot of people make. They will promote on one page and they'll think, okay, well, I've already paid for a post on this page, so I can't do that again. And that's just incorrect. So if you have a successful promotion of one product on somebody's page within your niche, then if that was a successful promotion on that page, then most likely you're going to want to buy additional promotions on that same page in the future, because you know that that page's audience has already proven to engage with your brand, like your products, and buy from your store. So if you've already had one successful promotion with an Instagram account, you should try another product with that same account moving forward now. But one thing to keep in mind is every time you have a profitable promotion, you want to save that Instagram account so that way you can return to them in the future and promote other products and hopefully continuously promote products on their account moving forward. So that is tip number 3. All right, so that's it for these 3 tips. I know I haven't created much content on Instagram influencers in the past, so if this is something that you guys are interested in, let me know, because I do have more tips that I can share with you guys in future videos, but I don't want this video to drag on too long. So if you guys are interested in learning more about Instagram influencers, let me know in the comments down below. And with that being said, that's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I will see you guys in another video.